Hello, happy day. It's funny, I wasn't sure if I was in the babbling mood today. I woke up in a not a pissy mood, but almost in a poor me mood. I don't know if anyone's ever done that. I do that sometimes, or I just get into a poor me mood and I have to do my best to get out of it. And so yeah, I wasn't sure if I was gonna because I didn't want the poor me's to spread over. Like you do not need to hear my poor me's because they're really stupid. Um, in the grand scheme of things, they're minute. Thank God. So yeah, I am on my way to pick up a child for a doctor's appointment, and work this morning. I giggle every time I say that because I actually love what I do, so it never feels like too much work. And I also get to juggle different things about my job, which is nice because I'm not the type of person where you can just sit me down for too long and have me do one thing. So it's very nice that I have the ability to juggle different parts of my job or business, whatever you want to say. The diversity really helps. I was thinking about this, the diversity. So it's so funny. I was thinking about aging because you see, I wear glasses, but I didn't always wear glasses. It wasn't until I was 45 that all of a sudden my eyesight just went. And because I used to be like, nah, 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 I have 20/20 vision. And then, of course, I didn't believe that it was going to hit me. I thought I was immune to aging. And all of a sudden, I could not read and I had to get readers and then prescription and then so on and so forth. I hear at some point in my age, I will also not be able to hear high pitched sounds, which means what? I not be able to hear my own voice. So would it be nice, huh? So yeah, I was thinking about that aging process, and I think uh, I'm very happy with where I am in life. It's fine that my eyesight went. It's fine that I bent over last week and threw up my back, and I have no idea like just bending over could do something like that. But let's not turn this into a geriatric rant, because that's not at all what I was intending. I was just intending to come on and to talk a little because I didn't want to go down the rabbit hole um, of my mind. It can be a very funny thing. I can have wonderful, wonderful thoughts, but then those can easily turn into thoughts that I don't like to have. But I have to sit through them because I don't avoid them anymore. I used to avoid every single type of emotion I could have. Now I kind of let it happen. I wanted to like, I wanted to do a talk about why I decided to do this, but I know it's going to take longer than the time I want to spend today. But if you've at all, I say you, I don't know who I'm talking to. Like, for all intents and purposes, I'm just talking to myself. And it's easier actually for me to do this if I have the illusion that no one is going to see this. And considering that I only have two views on YouTube, and those two views are mine, I know no one is seeing this. So there is comfort in that. But I started this because when COVID happened, prior to COVID, I had really always been uncomfortable with myself, like really comfortable with just being alone, and not being lonely. And then when COVID happened, there was this forced, we all know what happened, so I don't need to recap that. But I got too comfortable being alone, like way too comfortable. And then I just at some point in time didn't think I even knew how to socialize with anyone anymore, and was feeling very introverted. And then started classifying myself as an introvert, even though I'm very gregarious and outgoing, and that's fine. I do regenerate when my battery recharges by the sun, and by being alone. So I know that I'm an introvert at some level, but I was lonely. And so I was like, okay, well, let me combat that by doing what I normally do, which is just rant about whatever it happens to be. Someone that made me mad on the road, you know, children not taking out the trash, um, or even when I'm grateful, because it's not always just me bitching. It's also me knowing how to change my perspective in when I'm bitching. Like completely change, put on new glasses, right? Put on a new pair of glasses. So when I am in the mood I was in this morning, I can hopefully um, act my way out of it. And so, yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. I am happy to be here. It is always, I'm always going to start a conversation and never finish it. And that is just the way my brain goes. And I'm going to say that is also part of aging. Yeah, that's what we're gonna say. I think that's where I wanted to start with is that I totally feel like I have ADHD at 52, and I think that's a thing. I also have hot flashes. We'll talk about that another day. That is something that is real. Talk about something. Talking about the eyesight. I didn't believe that. I also didn't believe the freaking hot flashes. Those things are real. That's all I got. That's all I got for now. Almost to picking up the kid, taking to the doctors. Day's gonna go pretty well after that. Pretty sure of it, because I have already put myself back into a better mindset. Um, and that is, I'm very grateful for that. And now I am at an intersection, and you know what happens when I am driving at an intersection. Let's do that safely. And if I'm going to go with, I don't have a new nickname for myself. We're still sticking with Brando, Brando. And yeah, give that one a try today. And until next day, have a one. Bye. I have no idea how to end this. Yeah, thumbs up.